Welcome to another episode of 10 minutes of digit.lk, the online magazine. Today we have Mr. Thushera Kawdawatta, Director of Technology and Chief Software Architect at Virtusa. Welcome, Mr. Kawdawatta. So, let's get on with the questions. What is the path that led you to this position?
If I kind of go back to my 10 years career, yeah, it's very interesting that to understand how this innovation is really come to a reality in a very short time period. And in IT, what we do is we kind of come up with a solution to a problem that everybody faces today. And so then you come up with innovative ways of finding a solution to that, and you kind of put that immediately to a reality. So then I realized come to that is problem solving, and again finding different ways of solving those problems can lead to this innovation. So then I look backwards, or I work backwards to kind of create a path for me that I always can create something new and innovate with the innovative people that we have around to get into that. So then I kind of created my path to here to kind of guide and lead people to get that innovation come out from those people.
Okay, so what makes you tick?
Challenge and innovation and the great set of people around me.
Okay. So, as the Director of Technology and the Chief Architect, what is your role here in Virtusa?
So it's, as I told you, it's all about taking the creativity out of the great people that we have. And so we have the best of the best people in the country, and so take their innovation out is a key, and so you get a great pride in like seeing those people's innovation and creativity coming out.
So I believe that Virtusa has some CSR initiatives.
Right.
Can you tell us about one in the recent past?
Good. So we have quite a lot in the past, including Sahana disaster management system that we have kind of contributed, and alongside we are doing a lot of training and development activities for the industry, including the providing great internship for all the great universities that we have, as well as taking people into our pool and train them and creating job opportunities for these people. So these are one of the greatest CSR activities that we do to the industry in Sri Lanka.
Now we'll go with technical. So you are in charge of developer productivity. So in your opinion, what basically would you address as traits of a productive developer?
Great question. So I'm really interested about this particular productivity of software engineering. So if you really look at software engineering, measuring productivity is really a challenge. What productivity means or a measure is like input and output, right? So if you can produce much or the same with a smaller input, so you get a greater productivity. That's where we need to go. So but creating the output with the same input, you can, by maybe working hard, you can do that. But reducing the input is a key. So that is like, say, how we can put my minimum effort to get the same output is a key. If you know your job well, and if you have your creativity, right, and that's where you can get the best productivity out.
Okay. And you are a founding member of the Virtusa Software Architect Analysis Review Board. So what does this board play in your projects and products?
Okay. What we do is like we have the best of the best clients around the world, and what we are developing or providing solutions for the solution. We are providing solutions. So usually in product companies, you have one or two architects providing these solutions. And in our case, we have great set of architects and a great set of engineers who can come and review particular architecture and critique about it. So we can all learn from collective wisdom and make it a perfect architecture and the solution. So that's what we are meaning by this architecture review boards. So we get a great set of people, we provide a solution, we analyze, trash, bads, like good, bad and ugly, and then we consolidate and provide the best solution.
So kind of peer reviewing.
it's not peer reviewing. Actually, it's kind of it's not peer review. It's beyond that, right? So we get great set of architects into one room. So usually, you don't have the luxury in any product organization. You don't have that many architects, and that diversified set of architects to analyze a solution. So here, what we do is get this whole set of architects, put a solution in place.
So, you have experience in both .NET and Java. And for a newcomer programmer, what would you recommend more?
I usually tend to disagree with the word programmer in our context. What we need is engineers who can solve problems. So at the end, what you do is you use a language, right? So you use a language as a tool to provide this solution. So in that case, really, if you have that innovation, creativity, and problem-solving mindset, so you can learn this like one of the language and implement your solution, right? So what the key from a student have to have is how can I solve a problem, and then what tools I use. Maybe you can use a Java or .NET or maybe something else.
So as you are into this quality management, what is your standing in the argument between quality and timely delivery of a software product? And please mention the project manager's role in this.
Okay. Honestly, without a quality, there is no timely delivery. Right? So you can't say I have delivered on time. So then what's the quality? If there is no quality, then no delivery. Right? So in that case, first and foremost is a quality. So we need to make sure from the day one, from the start, you emphasize on the quality, and then work towards how you can get this productive way of achieving your timely delivery. So project manager's role on this aspect is threefold. The time, attributes, product. So in that sense, the project manager has all our engineers to highly focus on quality, right, and facilitate to get the maximum productivity to deliver on time.
What is your typical day like at Virtusa?
Very interesting because it's not monotonous, and I don't have a schedule. I do this thing to 6 to 6 or maybe 9 to 6, and I start very early. I usually start around 7:30 in the morning, and just to kind of reduce my workload. Monotonous work I usually take in the first 2 hours, and then comes a very interesting thing. People have different set of questions, different set of challenges. We collectively solve those challenges and problems. So that's very interesting. So it's very dynamic, and you can't really define this is what you really do in a day.
Okay. So then, let's go to a broader question. Why Virtusa?
Virtusa has a lot of options for people to grow, right? And it's not only 1 or 2 areas that you pick and you grow. And you come as a, say, fresh engineer with great innovation and energy, and you can find so much of opportunities within Virtusa where you can show your colors, right? It's not, so you can be a programmer, or you can be a solution provider, or you can be a client advisor, or you can be a partner to the client to developing their sophisticated system. So in that sense, any person who aspires to be a greatest IT consultant in the world, so this is one of the places that you can give that career, because we work for best of the best clients in the world. So you gather knowledge, experience from these clients to be that person, right? Another thing is, as I told you, it's very diversified and again very dynamic. So you can learn from things day to day, very new, right? So you won't do the repetitive work for a longer period. If at all, it could be maximum 6 months or 1 year. So then you change, then you learn, then you kind of grow to a different level. So that's what makes actually Virtusa is a different place for any engineers to create their careers.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kawdawatta. It was nice to have you on our 10 minutes interview. Until we meet again on 10 minutes interview, keep log on to digit.lk.